everybody has an Austrack Tanami 15B. We've got a 1919 model, and you have a problem with the pillows, and you got your screen up inside there smashing against the screen. So you put your hand up when you're sleeping, you wreck the actual shade screen inside. So we're just looking at to solve that problem. What we've come up with is I bought two of these from Bunnings. They're like a plant. What are they? A plant. Just to put it like a little trestle, isn't it?
Yeah, trestle. To
grow plants up. So we got two, and there's two of them. So they both. This end, of course, pokes in the ground. I'm going to put them together. I'm going to cut it and weld it, and we're going to put it up against here. Oops, smash it. Alright, just get in here. So we're going to hang it up from the window. So we're going to have it so it roughly covers the window like this, and just hangs on some hooks up in the corner here, which I'm going to attach. I've got a piece of aluminium steel tubing which I'm going to cut, screw that onto there. Well, it's probably a bit hard to see, I guess. That's going to screw into the side here, and I'm going to put these little hooks, which we also got from Bunnings, and screw them onto there. And that trellis is going to hang on there, so there's going to be one on that side, one on this side, and we're going to hang it across. And that'll stop your pillows. So what happens when you've got these blinds up, your pillows smash the blind, knocking it out of the track continually. And I think eventually, if you keep doing it, you'll end up wrecking the whole blind, and you have to replace the blind. So with this setup, what I like about it is that you can actually put your hand through the holes to still operate the blind and the locks on your window. And also I'm going to make it so you can take the whole thing off quite easily and just store it in between your mattress or something like that. So we'll see how it goes. So we've measured the position, so we've got both these trestles overlapped. So I'm going to cut them off with an angle grinder across here. These two there, and this one, and that'll get rid of the top part of it. And then I'm going to weld those welds together, and then we'll have one piece here with the little hooks. They're going to hook them on the end. Got a hook here somewhere. Here we go. Little hooks go on the end here, like that, and it'll just hook onto that back panel that folds down in the van. And I'm using a bit of this black tube like I showed you before, just to bring it up to the right level with the actual window frame. So that's 25 by 25, just box section aluminium. So that I'll show you the process after I've welded it and all. See how she comes up like. Okay, well, I've finished the job now, so I'll just quickly run through it. This is the finished product. Came up pretty good. I've got it hooked on here with that little bit of square tubing like I showed you, just spacing out the window. I might put a little plastic plug on top just to neaten it up. I've got the same on the other side, just on here, and you can see that I can still get to the window latches here. If you want to try and put a bit more light on there, there you go. You can still get to the window latches quite easily, just to undo it. And also, what I like about it is I've just welded it just across here, just these three little spots there, just tack welded it on, painted it up, and this whole thing just comes off like this, and you can just sort of store it between your mattress, like I said. Put a couple of little bits of felt here just to stop it from rattling. But we're not going to be leaving this on when we're travelling, so it's quite easy to just hook it into there, hook it into that side, and that's it. And it's pretty strong, you know. Like before, your pillows used to hit on this because your mattress comes up to about this height, so your pillows would hit and smash against the white here, you know, your panel here, and it just continually push it out. It's a bit of a slack design, really. I'm not sure what they could have probably put a thinner window, maybe a narrower window, but at least this way you got a nice wide open window. You got, you know, your screen can be shut, your window can be shut, and it's easy as. So I think we like that pattern, mainly because it allows you enough room to put your hands through. Right, so what we also did, we got rid of the massive king size double that was like sleeping on a floor, and we just got 2 single standard size mattresses. They fit in there just spot on. All you need is a little bit of foam about that wide on the other end. Bring the mattress down. And they go across a lot easier to handle. All we're going to do is just put a one full sheet, king size sheet, with a mattress protector, and you can fold both of them over quite easily, and it is much more comfortable to sleep on two inner spring single mattresses. We found the other one just way too hard. Yeah, so then the other, and the grate goes across the back there to stop your pillows from damaging your thing. So we should be all set. And through, I have seen plastic ones. You can get that plastic fence topping, but it's not quite strong enough. There's not much weight in this one at all, because that tubing, the frame is actually hollow, so it's very, very light. It'd be just as light as the plastic, but it gives you a lot more strength. I think the plastic ones would just fold in, and also I like the way you can just hook it through those hooks like that. So it's worked out all good. I hope this video was of some help to some people, because our first trial run in this van, we're pretty sick of that. Every time you'd have to try feeding that the window screen back into its track every time. Okay, thanks for watching.